6'6" and 237, really does it all. And a great shooting 6'8", 221-pound fifth-year man from Virginia, Sam Hauser. Hands to Duncan Robinson, who knocked a bunch of them down Friday night in Houston. Duncan, though, had his pocket picked by Gonzalez.
Earlier, so as not to make contact with Brown when he's the ball handler.
Derek White to Jalen Brown. This from the wing for three. Ripped the net, didn't he?
Oh, man.
5-2. Here's a swipe. Derek White, dangerous defender.
Already has a block shot and now a steal and finish in this game, Derek White.
7-2 Celtics. Nassar Thompson against him. Cade comes to help. Cade gives it back to Nassar, gets to the paint. Jump stop gun, no. Tap Jalen Duren, no. Rebound. Derek White sees a little avenue, stops, fires, it won't fall. JD with a rebound. Cade to Duncan Robinson, quickly to Nassar Thompson. He's open, but the shot is short. Fighting for it inside and losing it. They lead 12-2. Jalen Duren against Queta. In front with a hook, it rolls away. Jalen Duren against Queta. In front with a hook, it rolls away.
You know, I think you're going to see a little bit more offensively all year from guys like White. You know, everybody's got to step in and pick up their loss.
Sure.
Tatum, White is very capable, very capable. White is very capable, very capable.
Tobias misses on the turn and gun. Jalen Duren boards it, powers it back up off the window and in.
But the Pistons are about to go to the bench and bring in, at least up till now, their game changers. Ron Holland, Isaiah Stewart. When they come on the floor, the energy noticeably.
And we're halfway through the first. Boston's up 19-7. Stu from the corner. For three, and it's through. Stu misses a short hook. Peyton Pritchard with a rebound. Derek White with a basketball. Thought about the three. The trailer is Pritchard. Missed the three. They go down to JD. He's three-time. Ball knocked away, recovered by Javonte Green. Deep to JD. Got it blocked, got it back. Back up, it dances and doesn't drop.
Night in and night out.
I mean, he did that today with Ugo in the starting lineup, putting him out there, and he delivered. So
Celtics outside to Queta. Brown with a drive and the finish, and he drew a foul. Jalen Duren against Queta. Turns and fires, fills it up.
I've been waiting
to see the big man deliver like that. He has four with a steal and stuff. 54-43 Boston. 4:38 to play in the half. Jalen Duren to the basket, ball batted away. Boston's up 9 right now. Jalen Brown tough to guard. Nasty fall away, and it won't fall. Jalen. Nassar Thompson takes the bump, squares up and guns, it won't go. JD with a rebound, back up, off the glass and good! Boston's up 9 right now. Jalen Brown tough to guard. Nasty fall away, and it won't fall. Jalen Duren boards it, brings it to forecourt, whips it to Javonte Green. Javonte has it blocked from the side by Derek White. Nassar Thompson takes the bump, squares up and guns, it won't go. JD with a rebound, back up, off the glass and good! Queta felt that one.
Yeah, he did. I did too, looking at it.
JD at the line, hits it. Nice job by Jalen Duren.
Back to 6.
Heads up play by the Piston star. But the Celtics swarm him. Heads up play by the Piston star. But the Celtics swarm him all over the court. Brings it to forecourt. Hooks off the high glass, no. Trying to tap it with Jalen Duren, but was he shoved?
Deal with the second defender until it was far too late. It was one-on-one basketball, and he won the matchup.
By Ugo Gonzalez. Pritchard on the other end for three. This is off the rim. Jalen Duren stayed in, has the rebound. minutes. Some great NBA basketball today. You won't see this kind of stuff anywhere else. JD down deep.
Free throws.
And JD hits the first. Second one's up and in with 11. Pistons by 4. Peyton Pritchard working against Asar. White open for a minute. Misses on the long gun. Jalen Duren boards it for Cade. Cade long strides to the lane. Taken away by Derek White. Forecourt to Gonzalez. Back to Pritchard. Pritchard misses the three. JD with a rebound. Cade long strides to the lane. Taken away by Derek White. Forecourt to Gonzalez. Back to Pritchard. Pritchard misses the three. JD with a rebound.
Pritchard looking to stick with the much bigger Harris. White comes over on the double. Cunningham with some space. Thompson down low. And Duren ends up with it after White got a piece.
The crowd quiet for a moment. First free throw off the. Second is right down the middle.
And Tobias Harris on the floor is paying off for the Pistons up to this point.
JD to the basket, a spin, a shot that won't fall, but they need Luka Garza's strength, his size.
Scores occasionally. Sets big screens.
29 for Jalen Brown, and his team trails by 5. Pistons lob it. JD with a sensational one-hand slam to Asar Thompson. All the way across the court to Tobias. Another lob inside, and Jalen.
A lot of fouls, a lot of stoppages. Teams are playing good offensively, but there's not a lot of flow to it.
He has scored 20. The ex-Portland Trailblazer looking for a shot, finds it, and misses. Rebound tapped by the Pistons and saved by Jalen Duren. Asar Thompson to forecourt. Tobias from the corner. Off iron. And a shove's going to be called here. And on Fernie Simons.
Just being available around that basket, drawing defenders, and then bumping him, making amends today.
Heck of a job at the stripe. Gives it up to Keita. All the way across the floor for Hauser. Inside for Jalen Brown. Double clutcher blocked by JD. Pistons have 5.5 left to try and protect this lead and get themselves a home floor W in the home opener. From the corner, Ron Holland with a miss. Jalen Duren got the rebound. Tobias with a show and go. Back to Holland. He'll try again. This one's off iron. Rebound to Sam Hauser. To the lane. Went back to get it after a bump. Derek White over Duncan Robinson. Missed that one. Rebound, Jalen Duren. And a 107 to 103 lead. That's 15 rebounds for Jalen Duren. Tobias deep for JD and a jam.
Very nice.
Jalen Duren off for Tobias. Tobias on the drive, running glass or no. JD with the rebound, back up, no. Flush though, on the follow by Asar Thompson. Off for Tobias. Tobias on the drive, running glass or no. JD with the rebound, back up, no. Flush though, on the follow by Asar Thompson. Jalen Brown, topside for Hauser. Hauser with the shot. It rattles out.